Hello everyone, Freedom Runner here. So, in this video, I will be giving some dating advice. So, I decided to look up this website, reddit.com, read all these questions in regards to dating. And I happened to find one written by a young lady, and I'm going to go ahead and read it. I will not be reading this in the first person, by the way. I will definitely read it in third. Okay, so this young lady says that she thinks that she just got ghosted. This one's interesting. All right, here we go. She says that the first time she saw his face on the actual date, uh, he looked a little different compared to his photos. You guys see where this is going? She says, cute, but not as cute as his pictures. So, in other words, he was a little uglier than his pictures, right? That's never really good. Creep alert. She says that she still kind of liked him because he was nice and tall. So you like the guy because he's nice and tall. Okay. She says that they cuddled, watched movies, made out. He complimented her a couple of times, saying that she looked good, and then she'd get shy and he'd laugh. Creep alert. He also told her that she was good at kissing. Okay, that part's normal. I did that. By the time he was, she didn't even say where they were. Were they at her house or who cares? She says by the time he was leaving, he hugged her a lot and kissed her more. And she actually wrote it like this. I'm assuming she's in her late teens, early 20s. She's got to be really young because this was not written by some sophisticated woman. I'm sorry, I'm just being honest. She says to her, it was a cute little date, lots of smiling, with really no detail. Then on his way home, his texts were dry, and his texts were dry on the next day, saying, ha ha, cool, yeah, things like that. Like one word or two word replies, so she did the same. So, okay, let me stop here. When you're going home on a after the date, you can't really expect a lot of text messages. That's a little desperate. And I'm gathering this young lady is a little desperate based on what she just said here. She's saying that he was dry on his replies while on his way home from the date. Um, okay. So then he told her that he had some stuff to do, and she responded with, okay, good luck with that. And that was her last response. Okay. So after the date, and then the next day, the texts were a bit dry. Now, I can understand why they're short on the way home. Maybe he's driving home, or if he doesn't have a car, then I don't know. I have no idea. The only thing I could say is the next day, if he were really into her, he probably would have asked her how she's doing, uh, tell her he had a great time, things like that. But from what I'm gathering here, not only is she a little desperate, but he doesn't really seem all that into her. That's what I'm gathering. Let's see. She says that she feels anxious and she can't sleep properly, knowing that maybe she's just been rejected. She also goes on to say that she can accept rejection, but it makes her feel like crap because she actually liked him and was comfortable with him. And she says that she doesn't date much, so she's not very used to this feeling of rejection. And then she goes on to update this, and she says that she made it clear to him that she doesn't hook up or have sex uh, with people she just met. And he says he understood that and said he wanted to see her and take her on a date. I know exactly where this is going. Where that last part is going, I know exactly where it's going. Now, she tells him that she doesn't hook up with people she just met. He says he understands. Now, either he could really be a gentleman and actually care about her feelings when it comes to that, or he could be a douchebag, pretend to understand, take her on his date, wine her, dine her, impress her, build her trust, and then push the envelope to see how far he can take it, to see just how far he can go with her until she finally gives in. See, most men do this, but judging by how dry some of his texts may have been earlier, and judging by the fact that he never really uh, acknowledged her the next day, asking how she's doing, telling her he had a great time, he hopes to see her again. When you have had a great time on a date and you really like this girl, don't you think that you would text her, call her, or better yet, call her and plan another date instead of just leaving her wondering? That's what I think. I mean, it seems to me like this dude is not all that interested in her. And I just sent her a reply to this post. And I told her that this dude, he's not all that into you. If you're watching this, he ain't all that into you. He just wants to get laid. That's what it seems like to me. And I'm pretty sure that others can agree with that. He just wants to get in your pants. That's all he wants. There are better guys out there, but I know they're not easy to find. I know, but there are out there. This guy isn't the guy. He's clearly shown some red flags through everything you just mentioned about him. That's all I got for you. If you're watching, I hope you take that advice. Just keep on keeping on and just move on. He ain't the one. Till next time, God bless.